I shook him warmly by the foot and bade him sit down. Now then, what seems to be the trouble, sir?
I tell you, Doctor, I'm not a well man. I got aches everywhere. My skin's coming up blotchy all over. I got ingrowing hair in my nostrils, ear holes. I got nervous disorder in my kneecaps, water on me deltoids, and I think I've done a mischief to me coccyx.
But how do you feel in yourself?
All right, except for a slight cough.
I gave the poor fellow a placebo. He wrapped it round his thin shoulders and left. And that night I was thinking about my practice over dinner. I knew in my heart that I really wanted to be a vet, an animal doctor. I turned to my faithful parrot, Amnesia, played by Douglas Smith in a feather boa and wearing a red rubber glove on his head.
Oh, sir, must I?
Quiet, or I'll cut off your peanut rings. Come on, up on the perch.
Oh, very well.
I, Amnesia, will teach you the language of animals, Doctor.
This was my great opportunity. And now the plot really starts to thicken.
It certainly does.
I spent months and months learning the animal language. Soon I had an O level in dog, an A level in water vole, a fish at sea level, and I knew enough grass snake to order a meal. I began to go around the countryside treating the animals. A pint for myself and a whiskey and soda for that cow out in the field. But not all the animals appreciated my doctoring. One day, as I was passing, I distinctly heard a duck say...
Quack.
Thank you. However, my young friend Seamus O'Trouserleg encouraged me to persevere.
Oh, keep going, Doctor. You'll be your success. Now, sure as the silver-haired mountains of Mourne sail across the sea to Galway Bay, and the little people cobble their praties. And wearing of the green begorra.
He was, of course, Welsh. He introduced me to the charming girl at his side.
Sure, and isn't this me friend, Ophelia Mutterbucket?
Oh, hello, Doctor. I'm coming to see how you talk to the animals.
Oh, very well. I'll give you a demonstration if you like. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof.
Doctor, he doesn't seem to understand.
Well, no, he always was rather a stupid cat. Still, now you're here, you can help me open this crate that I got this morning.
Oh, by the green socks of Eamon Andrews. 'Tis a two-headed llama.
Well, naturally, I subscribe to the Two-Headed Llama of the Month Club. It's called a Push Me, Pull You.
Push me, pull you.
Yes, for reasons I won't go into at the moment. Now, come, let's take it down to the circus. I knew if I could persuade the circus to exhibit the animal, I would make enough money to begin my search for the giant purple prawn. I spoke to the circus owner. I say, would you like to see my Push Me, Pull You?
Oh, my.
Well, there it is over there, standing near my friend Seamus. Now, what do you think?
Oh, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it in all my life.
Then you'll exhibit this strange creature.
Certainly. Right, men, into the cage with the exotic beast.
Here, get your hands off me, you great pretty leave off, get out. Oh, leave me alone, you dirty, filthy swearing.
We'll make a fortune. Make a fortune showing him round the provinces to people who've never seen one.
But what about the Two-Headed Llama?
Two-headed llamas? We don't get no call for them.
Oh, Doctor, do sweet. The crowds are flocking to see Seamus. You'll soon be rich. Oh, please, please let me come with you to search the world for the giant purple prawn. I want a denture. I'm footloose. My knees aren't too secure either.
Very well, we'll get Seamus back and go and buy ourselves a boat. Seamus and I went down to the harbour. There was a dirty old lugger lying beside the quay. He jumped up as we approached.
Beware the albatross, young sir. Beware the albatross. Their beer is cloudy and they charge shocking prices in the saloon.
Yes, well, thank Thank you, I'll bear that in mind. I'm looking for a vessel to go a-voyaging. How about that one there?
That be a fine catcher, that be. Known throughout the 7 seas as the saucy Douglas Smith.
Oh, begorra. Oh, let's go aboard and examine his bowsprit.
Creak, 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 creak. Well done, sir. Versatile as ever.
Thank you very much. I feel it's only fair to warn you that I'm leaking a little, and I'm troubled with barnacles on my rudder.
Oh, nonsense. Nonsense, a coat of tar and you'll be as good as new. Now, come on, everybody, let's explore his poop.
Oh, I say so, must you?
Shut up! After a thorough investigation, we decided he was seaworthy and began to lay in provisions for our long sea voyage.
10 barrels of salt pork, 5 barrels of fresh water, 1 barrel of weevils, half a ton of hard tack, half a ton of soft tack, smidgen of medium tack, 4 butts of sack, 4 sacks of butt, 10 hundredweight of corn.
That's rather a lot of corn, isn't it?
I didn't write the script. Anyway, she'm loaded to the gunnels. You'm all ready to go.
Right, and so I cast off, even though I hadn't quite finished the sleeve. And we set out to search for the giant purple prawn.
Land! Oh! Land to starboard! Land! Land!
Well, it's hardly surprising we haven't left the harbour yet.
Well, sorry I hailed.
Dear Diary, it's now 10 weeks since we started our voyage. Dr. Dewsweet has spent most of the time leaning over the side, playing 20 questions with a barnacle. Last night was the roughest of the voyage. Seamus lashed me to the mast. I never thought I'd last till morning. Thank heavens the weather was good.
I myself had abandoned my chat with the barnacle. I found him rather boring.
Well, I used to think that, sir, but speaking as a ship, I found he grew on me. That's rather good.
Oh, be quiet, Smith.
Can't I even creak a little?
You'll creak when you're croaking to.
Doctor, I'm not one to complain, but by the great red beard of Edna O'Brien herself. I must know, when are we going to get there? When?
Get where?
To my next funny line. I'm not getting enough. I'm underexposed. It's true, I'm underexposed. That's what I am. I blossom when I'm exposed. You didn't expect it, Ducky. I get fan letters, you know. Yes, I do. I've got bigger fan mail than anyone else in this show. I'm not being serviced on this show properly. I need servicing. Service.
All that night the storm raged.
It's a disgrace! I don't get the service. I know my worth, and you get announced as the playing ships and pirates and all the plum parts.
You haven't heard me playing the part of a plum yet.
Oh, shut up!
We thought it would never end. The saucy Douglas Smith shuddered under the buffeting.
He's an announcer, he's not an actor. Creak, creak, indeed. Like Douglas Smith, he don't feel it. You want feelers. I mean, yes, I feel it, I do. I do, love, yes. I mean, he don't feel the stock market report. That's the limit of his dramatic range.
Finally, the gallant Douglas Smith broke up and sank without trace.
About time, too.
Dawn found us shipwrecked on an uncharted island. I lay exhausted on the beach, gazing up at the drooping palms. They were attached to the drooping arms of several drooping natives. Yes, what is it?
Oh, Doctor, they're threatening me with their acid guys.
Oh, bejeebers! Oh, you leave this to me. I say you there, chieftain. Now watch this white man's magic.
Seamus took out his cigarette lighter and flicked it once. The little flame flared and the chieftain drew back with a gasp.